Watch the tiger rise and fall as David breathes in and out. Rising, breathing in, lowering, breathing out. Using his hands as you would. Breathing in as they rise, breathing out to fall. Notice no movement in the chest. His breathing is coming from 2 finger widths below the navel, known in Chinese as the dantian. Calm, relaxing, totally aware of the rhythm of your breathing. Thank you, David, and we'll move on to the next exercise. So now on to the second part of your daily routine, and we're going to tap. So as you can see, David is sitting down, I'm standing up. You can do this anywhere, anytime, but just to stimulate energy within your body, we begin by tapping around the head. So using your fingertips gently all the way round the head, over the top, round the sides, just gently bringing more blood into the brain. And then we're going to move on to soothing our brows. So very slowly and gently across the brow 3 times. Now with your middle finger of each hand, we're going to tap around the eye sockets, starting on the bridge of your nose, follow the bony part out to the sides, and we'll do it 3 times. Tap lots of times, just nice and gently, again bringing more blood into the eyes, and from the bridge of your nose we go underneath the eyes, again following the bony part of your eye socket. Tap lots of times, nice and gently. Now, using the first finger of each hand, we're going to rub vigorously up and down the nose. And then, using the palm of one hand on the tip of your nose, circle it in one direction. And back again. And use the other hand, doing exactly the same. You can speed it up if you want, or keep it nice and slow. Just the tip of your nose, and then moving on to your jaw. So the upper jaw, 2 fingers of each hand, tap across the face, across the cheekbones to the sides of your face. Again, tapping lots of times, bring more blood into the gums. And for the lower jaw, you're going to use your thumbs and the first finger and squeeze from the chin along the jaw all the way up to your ears. So again, bringing more blood into the jaw. And next, around the ears. So again, using the thumb and forefinger, squeeze all the way around the ears from the top down to the bottom. And we'll do this 3 times to stimulate the acupuncture points in your ears. Now take one hand, cup it and rest it over one ear to block out the sound. Tap on the back of your knuckles so that hopefully you'll hear a nice loud drumming sound inside your head. And the same again for the other side. And then flick both ears forwards. Now, take a loose fist, stretch it across the body, use your hand on your elbow to push it a little bit further round. Then we're going to tap, squeeze or rub across the shoulder from the centre out. Now the same again for the other shoulder, from the centre out to the top of your arm. And continue by tapping down the inside of your arm to the fingertips and back up the outside over the shoulder, down the inside. So again, you're tapping on acupuncture points in the arms, stimulating energy to move. And the same for the other arm, down the inside to the fingertips, turn the hand over and come back up the outside. Tap lots of times, nice and gently. Now then, using both fists, the flat part of the fists, we're going to tap down the back. So if I turn round, you can see, lean forwards, reach up as high as you can, and then tap down either side of your spine. Now, turn the fist round and tap all the way around your bottom. And keep tapping until you come round to your hips. So you sit down again, and then you're going to tap down the outside of your legs, up the insides. And then we'll smooth the legs down, smooth the arms down. Give yourselves a little shake. Oh.
Yes.
So feeling tingly, a little more energised. We've finished the second part. Take a breath, and at the next convenient time we'll move on to the third part of this daily routine. Thank you. So, on to the third part of our daily routine, stretch. So again, sitting or standing. You can even do this in the kitchen whilst you're waiting for the kettle to boil or your breakfast to get cooked or whatever. Just a gentle stretch, as much or as little as you are comfortable with, being careful to listen to your body and have no sharp pain at all. So let's begin with our head, neck stretch. Relaxing the shoulders, letting your arms rest either at your side or on your knees as David's doing. And then as you breathe in, lift the head. As you breathe out, lower it. Just once more. So breathing in, look straight in front and then turn to one side as you breathe out. Breathe in, coming back to the centre. Breathe out to the other side. Once more to each side. Now a stretch for the side of your neck. As you breathe out, tilt your head gently towards your shoulder. Breathe in and lift it up. Now to the other side. Breathe out to the shoulder. Breathe in, straightening up. Keep the body perfectly still. Just gentle stretch for your neck, moving your head slightly to each side. Now we'll go on to the shoulders. Breathe in and lift them as high as you can. Breathe out and let them down. Alternatively, you can drop your shoulders as you breathe out. Either way, whatever you feel most comfortable with. Stretch up, breathing in. Lower, breathing out. Once more. Alternate shoulders. And you can speed these up a little. Feel the muscles stretch in one shoulder, then the other. Do as many or as few as you want and move on to circling the shoulders. Breathe in to lift. Breathe out to lower. So gently squeezing and stretching the heart muscle. And then reverse the circles. Breathe in to lift, out to lower. An equal number in both directions to help balance the body and the mind. Now let's go a little bit quicker. With alternate shoulders in the first direction you went in, and loosen those muscles. And then reverse those. Okay, how we're doing? Okay, so onto your wrists. So make a loose fist. Tuck your thumb in, wrap the fingers over the top, arms hanging at your side, and then slowly circle the hands. Now sitting or standing, you can rise up onto the balls of your feet before reversing the circling. Now let's do the same, holding the arms straight out in front of you. Arms out to the sides. Do the same again. And then bend at the elbows, lifting the hands up. So again, as many times or as few times as you feel comfortable with. And then lowering the arms down, we're going to flick the arms, hands down and out to the side. So keeping the fists to begin with, and then opening the hands and relax the wrists and let your hands wobble. Okay, back down onto your heels. And we're going to do some hip circles now to stretch the muscles all the way through your body, down your back, on the legs. So with your hands around the waist, I'm going to stand with my feet further apart and then swing the hips across to one side. Breathe in as you push them back and around. Breathe out as you push them forward. So making big circles with your hips. This is also helping to massage the organs inside your body, gently moving them as you breathe. And then we'll reverse those circles, moving the hands to the back with your thumbs at the front if you can. Breathing in as you push your hips back. Breathe out as you push them forwards. And then bringing your hips back into the centre. Bring your feet closer together, shoulder width apart, hands back in the first position, and we're going to work from the waist down, just gently circling the hips, keeping the top part of your body still. Again, breathing in to push your hips back and out to push them forward. Then we'll reverse those and go back in the opposite direction. So working the muscles in the lower part of your back. Good, so back to the centre. Now then, again sitting or standing, we're going to just stretch the muscles through our feet, ankles, knees, and then the hips. So sitting or standing, you can use support if you need to, because standing you're going to be on one leg. So if you wrap your arms around an imaginary tree, relax the shoulders, elbows out to the side with your wrists below your elbows, the palms of your hands connecting with the dantian. Shift your weight into one leg. Lifting the knee up a little, you can then stretch your foot up and down, or you can keep your foot and heel on the floor and just lift and lower. Now we need to do the same again for the other foot and ankle. So to help with your balance, if you're standing on one leg, keep your eyes still on one spot. Slightly bend the leg that you're standing on, and then we'll just circle the foot round one way and then back again. So back onto the first leg, we're going to stretch the muscles in our knees. So just swinging the foot, very relaxed, forwards and back, and then straighten the leg and circle from the knee down. And we'll do the same for the other knee. Now if we move across the weight back into the first leg, I'm going to just stretch the muscles around this hip. So if you take your knee across the body, lift it a little, open it as wide as you can to the side and lower it. So nice and slowly, and use your breath. Breathing in as you lift, out as you lower, and then reverse that. So breathe in at the side, across and down as you breathe out. Now the same for the other half of your body. Breathing in to lift and out to lower. reversing that, closing the hip. So, just to finish off with, if you're feeling up to it now, you're going to stretch down the back of your thigh, lifting your knee up into the chest as high as you can. And then the same for the other leg. And as David's just reminded me, we can stretch the foot up and down whilst in this position too. Okay, so thank you for that. I hope you've enjoyed it. A very quick, very simple, very easy daily routine to get your energy moving, to give you peace of mind, clarity, clear thoughts, all the wonderful things you need to help you get through each day. So thank you for that. Thank you, David.
Now then.